of applause for Josh Alton.
I'm a married guy. I got a 1.5-year-old daughter at home, and the crazy thing is my wife went out and found a job that pays a little bit more than me doing stand-up comedy. I know that's hard to believe, you guys, wrap your head around that. She did. She found a job that pays more than me doing this. She's a doctor, so she makes a little bit more than I do. And here's what happened. 2 months after our daughter's born, she went back to work to be a doctor, and at that point I went from just being a comedian, like I've been for years and years, to a comedian / stay-at-home dad. Thank you. Or as I like to call it, a trophy husband. I think that is a nicer ring to it if you ask me. Trophy husband sounds a little nicer if you ask me. It's not easy being a trophy husband, you guys. It's not as easy as it sounds, okay? I gotta keep the baby alive all week long while my wife is at work. That means I gotta feed her, I gotta watch her most of the time. It's pretty crazy. I do have these awesome new mom friends that I hang out with now. I know you're jealous, dude. I have mom friends. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We go on play dates with them. I remember the first time they invited me to a play date, I showed up with 2 bottles of wine and no daughter. I saw their kids. I'm like, oh, how's this gonna work? This is okay. Pretty crazy. I've got this whole new vocabulary that I've developed since I started staying at home with my daughter. All kinds of new words coming out of my mouth. I went to a movie with my buddy the other night, and he goes, after the movie, he said, "What'd you think, man?" I was like, "Oh, I thought it was cute." Not cute. It was adorable, I guess. Not adorable. I thought it was silly. I don't even know what to say there. What if, I feel like one of these days my buddy's gonna drop food on the floor, bend down, pick it up and eat it, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, Aki! Oh, you stinker." I'm supposed to teach my daughter stuff? That's not easy, man. I don't know what to teach her. I'm not that smart of a guy. I've taught her a few things at this point. I don't know if I have it covered yet or not. One thing I taught her when she's holding a glass, she knows how to cheers. She didn't do that. She knows how to cheers. She knows how to do the fist bump. She'll give me a fist bump. What else? Oh, and she knows that when I go, bo, bo, she's supposed to go, ch. So that's, I feel like we got her covered. She's ready for adulthood at this point. She looks exactly like my wife. That's a good thing. I want my daughter to look like my wife. I'd like it if she looked like me also. She does resemble me, but only in certain situations. Every once in a while something will happen and you might notice it. For example, like the other night, she had pooped up her back. She's laying in the crib crying, poops everywhere. I'm like, yeah, that looks like me in college. I definitely see it now. At least I've been able to drink, man. My wife, on the other hand, until recently, was not able to drink. Not a lot anyway. She was breastfeeding. And I guess the rule of thumb, babies, if you're breastfeeding and you have more than one alcoholic beverage, you're supposed to get rid of the milk. They call it a pump and dump. You're supposed to pump it, then you dump it out. Unless you drink Kahlua, then it's like a little baby white Russian. And of course, they can have that. We all know that. Any other kind of alcohol, you gotta do the pump and dump, and I just think it's funny they call it a pump and dump. I mean, I had more than one alcoholic beverage, totally forgot about the pump and dump. That's how we end up with a child in the first place, so that seems ironic to me. Listen, you guys have been awesome. My name's Josh Alton.